Hey, what's going on, guys? DJ Hess here, bringing you guys a follow-up video to the discussion yesterday that you guys jumped in on. That was really, really good. I thought it was a good discussion, and you guys left some great comments. And it was regarding the rock versus stock conversation that I had. And I wanted to do a follow-up because there was a lot of good questions and good comments that were there, and I wanted to maybe provide a little bit more clarification to my reasoning why I collect and how I got into collecting, so you guys maybe see a little bit more from my side. But regardless, I want to say that everybody's entitled to their own opinion. So there was a lot of comments that said, I don't understand why you do it, but it's your money and it's your shoes. You do whatever the hell you want with it. And I thought that was probably the one that was the most commented. There was a couple other ones that were just plain flat out saying that I was wrong. There was other ones that say, yeah, I collect too. So great feedback from you guys. Thank you very much for providing that. And the part of the reason why I wanted J-Star to check out the video is because if you guys haven't seen his conversation videos, they're great. I mean, he has what's a sneakerhead and what's a hype beast. There's actually a couple of those ones, that reseller one, and I'm gonna do my own videos like addressing those kind of like community type questions. But his videos were great, and I really liked his feedback, and I thought that his opinion was very was a strong opinion. It was a good opinion. But check out those videos if you guys haven't seen J-Star's stuff. Really really good stuff. Seems like a real stand-up dude. But let's get into it. So basically, first things first, if you guys want to rock your kicks, definitely more power to you. If you don't want to wear them and you want to leave them in the boxes, more power to you as well. My opinion is, if you own the shoes, you guys can do what you feel is right with those shoes. And if you don't want to wear them, then you don't want to wear them. Now I'll get into why I collect in a second. But for me, my collection is like a fine cognac. It's like I used to collect Remy Martin cognac in general. Remy Martin XO is my favorite drink of all time, and it's an expensive drink. It's $150 a bottle. Then there's the other one cognacs I had was Cavassier XO and Hennessy XO, and I bought these bottles. They're $150 each, and I sat on them for a long time because I wanted to wait for the perfect occasion to enjoy it with good friends, good company, or whatever it might be. And a handful of occasions came through, and I was able to enjoy them. One of them was my my bachelor party. It was a good time, and I broke out a $150 bottle of booze. I'm not saying that I'm keeping these now dead stock to potentially never wear. I mean, there's a chance that I'll break out a shoe and undead stock them. I just don't know when and which shoe. I have a handful now to pick from. But and I apologize for the shaky camera if you guys are seeing that. I'll work on getting like a stand or whatever for it. But yeah, so that's one thing. Like I look at it like it's a fine cognac in a way. Like I'll wear them when's the time right. When the time is right. Sometimes the time might not be right yet. But the reason why I am a collector. Let's get into the reason why I'm a collector, because that can maybe explain things a little bit to you guys. So I was in college years ago, and since I started making money eventually after high school, I would buy just shoes, Nike shoes or whatever, running shoes, anything that was on the commercials that I saw that I really liked, random stuff that I was like, dope, I wanted to get those shoes. So basically I would stockpile shoes that I would wear, and I had 20, 30, ended up 40, 50 pairs of shoes that I would rotate and wear. And some of them I would only wear once or twice. Some of them I would not be able to get my feet in yet. And what ended up happening is, when I was in college, I ended up buying these two shoes right here that you guys are seeing. These blue and white, and you hear those dogs snoring. They're sitting right next to me. The blue and white patent leather Jordan 1s, and then the 2s right here. I'll take out the other one. The 2s from the original retro from years ago. You can see the little bit of yellowing on the back tab now. But I really like these shoes, and you can see on the box. I'll just show you real quick. You see that? That's what I paid for them. $59 for those Jordan 2s. And I think I paid retail for the Jordans. I've got these in a Nike Town or something like that. Retail, yeah, like $100. So, I mean, on occasion, if I can get them for cheaper, I'll get them for cheaper. If I have to pay retail, I pay retail. But I bought those ones and I was like, damn, you know, I really like these shoes. I didn't know when I wanted to wear them, so I didn't end up undead stocking them yet. And then something hit me, and I was like, and at that point, the Jordan 18s were the newest ones out. At that point, I was like, dang, you know, it would be crazy to be able to have the Jordan 1 through 23 collection. Or 1 through, not 1, I'm sorry, 18, since at the time it was 18. But I wanted to have the 1 through 18 collection, the Jordans, all dead stock, all basically, and my vision was like, I'm going to finish college, I'm going to have a big room, I'm going to have a big glass display case, and just display my 1 through 18. And if you hear that, this is what you're hearing, man. These guys are just sleeping on me right here, just chilling. But I would have a big display case in the room, and I would display my kicks. And 1 through 18, I was at the time, I was like, I that was my goal, is to collect the whole collection. Well, years later, the CDPs came out, as you can see right down here. I have a lot of the boxes, and the main reason why I ended up buying them is to fulfill that little dream that I had of collecting the whole entire 1 through 18 at the time, which ended up being 1 through 23. And I wanted Jordan 1 through 23. I ended up getting my full collection, but that's what sparked it. I mean, I had more than enough pairs of shoes to wear, and I kept a couple of them like this on dead stock. And then I was like, dang, it would be crazy to have a display room. Like that was my idea. So somebody mentioned, you know, if you're such a collector, why you just leave them in boxes, not have a display room? The reason why is I don't have a big enough house. I bought this house. As soon as I get a second house, I'm gonna make sure I get a spare room that I can properly display my shoes. But it's one of those things that takes time and money, and I don't have enough money to buy a new house yet. So that's where that stands. But so yeah, because of the CDP packs, I was able to collect them. And in the meantime, I would end up getting multiple colorways of some of the shoes, and I'll show you right here. Like all these right here, those are my, and it's hard to see because of the lighting. Those are my Jordan 3s, and then I got 4s and then 5s all through here. So, and then you know my 6s, 7s, blah blah blah, the 11s, all the rest of them. So it ended up being one of those things where I was like getting them in multiple colors. So then it was just like, man, I don't have that colorway yet. I should, if they're re-retroing that one, or if I'm able to get my hands on it, then I need to get that colorway. So that's it's kind of how it ended up being. But all I have to say is that I don't feel like I'm any more or less of a sneakerhead than the next person just because I choose to appreciate my kicks in a different way. And I think that's a key and an important message. You know, I choose to appreciate them in one way, and other people choose to appreciate them in another way. And I'm gonna actually, unfortunately, end this video right here, and I'm gonna start a second video because I have more conversation to discuss regarding this, but YouTube only allows X amount of time for a video, and I don't want the video files to be too big. So I'm gonna actually split this up into 2 videos. This is part 1. If you guys like the video, like the conversation, leave some feedback below. Again, I really like where the discussion was going, and I'm gonna have follow-up videos for my thoughts on resellers and my thoughts on what's a hype beast and those type of things as well. Like J-Star covered him a little bit, like I mentioned already, but I want to give you guys my thoughts on it as well, and hopefully you guys enjoy that. Have a good one, guys. Check back for the part 2 of this recap here. It should be posting right after this video. Thanks.